welcome here. It is time for the final middle school Tiger football game of the year. And we are here tonight. Camdenton Lakers in town to close the season out. Tigers coming in with a 4-1 record. They only lost to Lebanon last week. Lakers in the white and purple, Tigers in the black and orange. And kick is off. Tigers, they're going to pick up about a 10-15 yard return on that.
So it'll be first and 10. Tigers ball on the 43-yard line.
So first down for the Tigers. Tomorrow night, Varsity Tigers will have their final road game of the season. Hopefully their final road game, as they'll travel to Rolla. Then the following week, they'll host West Plains here, a departing member of the Ozark Conference. Talk a little more about that in a little bit here, but Sawyer Baker with a big pickup on that run. That's a first down. That's about a 25. That might be a 30-yard pickup on the play. Sawyer Baker, first and 10 for the Tigers off the handoff. See if I can find some football information on Camdenton here. What their record is. They are, well, they're not exactly doing stellar this year. Tigers, another pickup on the run. That is Saunders with the pickup that time. Camdenton 8th grade coming in with a 14-8 victory over Rolla. They have fallen to Lewis and Clark, Thomas Jefferson, both Jeff City, Pleasant View, and Hickory Hills, both Springfield schools. So they have Lebanon next week.
Number 20 scrambling.
Which makes you wonder if there's one more game here.
To the left side of the field. Looks like he made enough for a first down. And it's first and goal, ball on the 1-yard line.
Nope, this is the end of the season for the Tigers. They're gonna have one more week of action, I guess. No, they have an extra game on their schedule. So they have 7 games for Camdenton, according to MSHSAA anyway. And Tigers in the red zone. That's a score. Saunders with the touchdown.
Touchdown, Tigers. On the first one on the scoreboard.
Tigers having some impressive scores this season. Tigers going for 2. Saunders with the handoff from Wells. That is good for 6. Tigers going to try to make this an 8-point ball game. Waynesville started the season with a 70-6 victory over Bolivar, and they followed that up with a 28-8 victory over Rolla. And nowhere to go. Couldn't get the ball away for Wells. We're going to go into the break. 6-0, Tigers on top. We'll be back after this PSA provided by MSHSAA.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
So back here, just a minute and a half into this, Tigers already on top.
Number 6.
Saunders with the
Fair play
score.
kickoff.
Big
28 defense.
assist, we'll
Lakers
give that to
return.
Sawyer Baker with the big run early
So,
in the game there. And Lakers with the return.
field.
Lakers nearly fumbled it.
49-yard line. So it's
That
first and 10 for the
is
Lakers.
Preston Higgins on the return. So Lakers are going to have first and down coming up now. Tigers are known to be a running team here. The Lakers varsity, these two teams have played at that level, and that was in Camdenton. It went Camdenton's way on that game. Lakers had a very good showing by their brothers' effort there. One quarterback, one receiver, and they were able to connect multiple times. 6:29 in the first. Lakers, that's a toss. Nowhere to go. That's a loss.
With the toss going to the right
That's a
side.
2-yard loss on the play.
As well.
So Dason Stanfield, nowhere to go on the run.
Second down, ball on the 47-yard line.
Second and 12 coming up from the 47. Join us tomorrow night, 7 p.m. We'll be in Bulldogville, as Waynesville will travel to Rolla, their oldest football opponent, for this year's annual varsity matchup against them. They've been there once for the Jamboree. And Rolla coming in about the same as Waynesville. They've had opportunities, but just did not work out whenever it counted. However, both these teams, big pick up 2, maybe 3. Looks like we're going to have a 2-yard gain. This is Mytran. And that is, looks like 3rd and 10. So back to the original line of scrimmage. But once again, Tigers, they've got a solid running game, but there's some holes that still need to be filled. That's going to be worked on down the road. As of now, the Tigers still have a chance if they could pull off 1, maybe 2 victories last couple games of the season. They should host Ozark. And a little bit of rumblings going on about the football schedule next year. That pass is good.
To number 17.
That is Harrison Stevens with the connection. I believe
Lakers, ball on the
Drayden
37-yard line.
Kerr with the pass. I'll correct that if it was not, but these teams here, 2 different seasons coming in. Camdenton not as successful as they'd like to be. They lost 44-14 and a close one, 7-6 to Thomas Jefferson to the Jeff City schools. And then 0-42 to Pleasant View and 26-14 loss to Hickory Hills out of Springfield. Camdenton, that is incomplete. That's going to bring up second down. It was first down on the play.
Second down, 10.
Well, looking at the Waynesville schedule here, it's been a very different story. 70-6 over Bolivar to start the season. 28-8 against Rolla. Joey Barber, 30-0 shutout. And their only road game, 48-0 over St. James. That is in Red Tiger Town. And then, of course, a 14-30 loss last week here at Slaughter Field, waiting for Camdenton to come out. And this, once again, is their final game of the season. Not sure if we'll have a B game or not, but we had like a Jamboree-style thing last time. On second, again, that toss to the back.
28, scrambling.
Camdenton trying something, nowhere to go. And once again, Stanfield, he's going to pick up, no, he's going to lose a couple yards. The angle looked like he gained a couple. But that'll bring up 3rd and 12 coming up for the Lakers. And then, of course, we'll be back here Saturday again for more Waynesville youth football. Not sure how many games we'll have, but we'll try to do as many as possible. Of course, we'll have the coverage of the Tiger Frogs, the Chiefs, the Black Knights, maybe the Wildcats. Spartans, that's the one I'm thinking of, but we'll definitely have coverage of them, and I'm sure we'll have some others. Those all Waynesville youth teams. 3 minutes to go in the first. That is number 16, Kerr, in the shotgun. Nowhere to go. He is sacked. Big sack on the play. And that sack will bring up 4th down. Looking at the setup here, that was just broke through the line. Number 3 of the Tigers, Drew Friesmeyer, on the sack. That's 4th and a long way to go. Basketball coming around. We have coverage of basketball. We're going to start our coverage this year with the Frisco League basketball tournament at Lakeway High School. We'll have 26 games that week. So if you'd like to get your word out there, if you're a business, give me a call. I'm still looking for individual team sponsors also. I believe we have our season sponsor here working on that. We'll have that announced pretty soon. Another toss play. Well, this is not what they wanted. That goes straight to the Tigers. And I believe that is Caden Saunders with the reception there. I'm sure that was not intended to be a Caden Saunders reception. That was Stanfield going for the halfback pass, but Saunders was there. That will lead to a 1st down for the Tigers with good field position. 1st and 10 on the play. That was a 4th down. Either way, it would have resulted in a turnover. 1:41 to go. Tigers line up. Couple backs with the quarterback here. And this is straight down the middle. This is the bowling ball offense is what I refer to this as. And Sawyer Baker, he will bounce his way in there for a 5, maybe 6 yard. That might be an 8 yard pickup actually. So 2nd and 2 coming up. Baker able to find a hole and keep on moving. Ball loose. That is on the ground. That might be Camdenton football.
Number 20 with the fumble, and it's picked up by the Lakers. So the Lakers will take over.
And a little bit of, let's see if we can figure out what happened here. A communication issue or just did not get the ball. Camdenton will pick up a 1st out of that. So it looked like it did not, seal the ball quite as it went in, bounced off the leg or something, but that would be operator error there. So back here again at Slaughter Field. Had to tend to something here, but we are back. Camdenton's 2nd down. That pass was incomplete. Camdenton is sending the house here. They have 4 receivers on this. Out of the shotgun. Nearly picked off by the Tigers.
Almost picked off.
And that was Chase Underwood with the near, I won't say interception, that would have been a flat-out steal. That'll bring up 3rd and long for Lebanon, or not Lebanon, Camdenton. And I believe varsity action, Camdenton and Lebanon may be squaring off this week. That should be a pretty good matchup to watch if you don't have a lot to watch tomorrow night. I'll be keeping an eye on that during my broadcasts. It will be Camdenton at Lebanon. Lebanon undefeated right now. Camdenton with 1 loss on the season varsity-wise. Lakers and the Wildcat coming out. Quarterback was under the center. Is that caught? That is no good. That's 4th down.
Pass intended for number 11, called incomplete.
Pretty nice placement of the ball there. Just couldn't bring it in before it hit the ground. And then Glendale will round off the Camdenton football schedule this season. Glendale, another tough team. Unfortunately, in the news for some issues with MSHSAA and things, involving more than one Springfield school down there. And this is going to be a punt.
Punt is up.
Ball, not what they wanted. Saunders, he may have something here. He may have just broken the matrix on that. And he's still on his feet, but this will be it right there. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. On the 40, we have a player injured on the field. So we're going to take a 1-minute break while we tend to the injured player here. We'll be back after this.
Still in me, the commitment to hard work. He came to this country as a farm worker. He worked with strawberries and then in cabinetry. My parents are from Michoacan, Mexico. I grew up Catholic, and we would go to church and baseball when we go to work.
Everything means something. Nothing easy.
I am a product of opportunity. For me, opportunity was football. We can maximize whatever life we want to have for ourselves. It's a privilege to be in a country where the vaccine is provided free. They're not going to charge you early on. My mother and my father had COVID. I'm checking in on them every day. There was a lot of buzz because of the vaccine. In order to stay safe, be around our...
So with 27 seconds to go, Camden player was all right, by the way. Tigers coming out of that little Wildcat set. This is 10 yards plus another 5, maybe 6 on that. That's at least a 16-yard pickup. That is a 1st and 10. So big gain for the Tigers. This may be the final play of the quarter if they don't get the ball off. There's only 14 seconds left and counting. And looking ahead for Waynesville varsity-wise, we're going to see what we can expect for the rest of the season. And that will end the quarter. We'll talk about that after the break. This is the end of the first. It is Tigers up 6-0. We'll be back after this PSA about adoption.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner! Go?
Excellent. Soccer is fun. Yeah, I saw you guys out there. We're the family.
Yeah!
I thought you were on my team. Wait, I don't know. Interesting.
Ready to go in the second. Camdenton on the right side coming out. And this can be the confusing part sometimes. Both teams still have all their timeouts. Still a tight one here. And looking at the Waynesville schedule for the remainder of the season, after Rolla, they will host West Plains. And then from there, it'll result in their performance and the football gods of what happens. As I can tell you, Ozark does not have a favorable schedule. Tigers big pickup on the play. Not sure the number 7. That is Saunders again.
Second down.
Caleb Saunders been a name that you've heard quite a bit this season here. He should be a great addition, not only to freshmen, but possibly JV varsity level next year. Tigers have a pretty good young group coming up from the 8th grade. And looking forward to that. Sawyer Baker, looking forward to this also. That's a pickup. Still on Baker's feet. He is dragging 5 or 6 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Camdenton Lakers at one point to make this a 1st and goal. So Sawyer Baker with a big run. And that'll put the Tigers again in the red zone for a chance to score. The last drive, the Tigers did give the ball up on a bad transfer from the quarterback to the running back. This is going to be not quite. Nope, that is a... We have a touchdown called on the side. I thought he might have been a little short, but we are going to call that a touchdown here. Looks like the ball did cross the plane, so that is a touchdown. Tigers 12-0 for Waynesville. Tigers will go for 2. Hands back to Baker. Baker up the middle. This is good. 14-0. Tigers on top. We'll be back after this PSA.
The 2-point conversion is good. It's scored.
60 now to the line. There's only 4 left. One by enemy compound. Elevation 470, 30 feet. Push immediate. Anything in that building is a target. Copy that. Cleared hot, cleared hot. Yeah, type 1 control bomb on target. Okay, that's all I needed. Copy that.
Tigers again for their second kickoff. They'll get the ball. Nope, they'll kick the ball to start the second half. They received it from Camdenton. Then they traded a possession, turnover for turnover. And after a score on their first drive, they have scored on their most recent drive. Camdenton, this ball is going to go back. That's a live ball. Anyone can get it now.
Number 28, picked up with Camdenton.
That is a hard stop on the other end. Stanfield with the return of maybe 5, maybe 10 yards on that. 1st and 10 for the Lakers.
1st and 10 for the Lakers. Ball on the 17-yard line.
So Lakers from the 17, it looks like, is the spot. That's the second return that has not really, I would say, gone as they wanted. Has not gone well. One from the Tigers, now one from the Lakers. And then we'll be live from Rolla for some Waynesville versus Rolla soccer also in a couple weeks. Not sure if that'll be on the football field or if that'll be on the soccer field, but either way, we'll have live coverage of that. And then we'll have some live volleyball coverage here in a few weeks from Waynesville High School. That'll be for districts, and then depending on what dates our districts fall for soccer, we'll have some live soccer coverage from Ozark. We'll keep you updated on everything there. And then, as I mentioned, we'll probably have a little bit of a break in the middle. We do have a semi-pro football game in St. Joe, Missouri on a Sunday there. You can check that out on Allen Hilliard Sports if you're interested. That'll be from St. Joe Central High School. St. Joe Bucks involved in that one. Camdenton behind center. They're going to do a toss. Got a new number out there. That is 43 for the Lakers. That is Andy Gibson. Nowhere to go. I'm not sure if he made it back to the initial line of scrimmage. They have 3. I guess it is third down. So 3rd and 11, maybe 12 coming up. I gotta figure out what this noise is on here. If I send this out at 30 frames a second, then it doesn't look as vibrant, but it's a little softer, I guess is the way to put it. I think it's fine, though. We'll deal with it for today. And probably tomorrow. Who knows? Now, volleyball will depend on the internet in the school. It's having some, we'll just say, issues. That is picked off. And we have a penalty flag on the play, but we're going to have an interception. The interception should stand unless this is going to be an interference. So let's see if we have see if we can find interference here. I don't think we have interference on that. Not on the interception anyway. And is it I do not know if it's Tiger football yet or if it's Camdenton.
So the Tigers will get the interception, but there was, I believe, a helmet contact, tackling.
So it's illegal. It's targeting call essentially.
Helmet on the Tiger side. So with that, it said.
So 1st and 10 for the Tigers. I believe that was either 23 or 21 for the Tigers on that. Either Isaiah Williams or Jack Augustine. I'm not sure which one. I apologize. 1st and 10 for the Tigers coming out of the Wildcat formation. Quarterback sweep to Saunders. Saunders, he has room. He might have a touchdown. And we have a monster block on that play. This should be a touchdown if there's no penalty flag. I don't see a penalty flag.
So number 7 takes it in.
Saunders, this is Sawyer Baker with that big block on the play.
Tigers 20 as they set up for the 2-point conversion.
And it definitely was not blindsided. They were looking at each other, and Sawyer Baker won that block. Two-point conversion is good. We might have we could have had something there, but either way, 22-0, Tigers on top, 4:20 in the first half. We'll be back after this message from Misha.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Tigers again with the kickoff after the interception. Saunders again, that's his second touchdown of the ball game. Kicking for the Tigers is Caleb Wise. Not sure what is going on here. This is a weird little onside kick. The Tigers come up with it. That did go the 10 yards. That's a first down, Tigers. Let's take a look at that again. That is not sure what you refer to this as, but it's special.
And his first 10 Tigers.
That's some extra specials that I call that. And that'll give the Tigers the ball back again. High school sports and middle school, there's a 35-point lead, I think, is running clock for football. I'm pretty sure it is. I should know it by heart, but Saunders, that's a big pickup, about 16 yards on the play, maybe 17.
First and 10 for the Tigers.
That'll move the chains once again.
On the 32-yard line.
I don't know if the clock ever ran on that. We got some officials talking here. We have a flag back behind it. And this is holding against the Tigers.
Against the Tigers, it's holding. Holding call.
So that will replay the down. We'll see where the marker goes. It's still first down.
So we'll start it again with first down, ball on the 48-yard line.
Okay, so they're just going to lose 1 yard on that. First and 11. This is a direct snap this time. Straight to the quarterback. Quarterback's going to run this in. That is a touchdown, Ryder Wells.
And that's a touchdown, Tigers.
So Ryder Wells with the, well, not really direct snap, but it's a straight to the quarterback touchdown run. That would be about a 40-yard pickup for the Tigers. And that will bring up the conversion here. Tigers now up 28-0. I think that sun down there is making some things go wonky. Video does look pretty decent though. I mean, it's not terrible. This is going nowhere. Lakers defense on the stop. Looks like 58 is the main one underneath there. That is Colton Bearden, but Tigers up 28-0. We'll be back after this video.
Instilled in me the commitment to hard work. He came to this country as a farm worker. He worked with strawberries and then in cabinetry. My parents are from Michoacan, Mexico. I grew up Catholic and we would go to church and baseball when we go to work.
Everything means something. Nothing easy.
I am a product of opportunity. For me, opportunity was football. We can maximize whatever life we want to have for ourselves. It's a privilege to be in a country where the vaccine is provided free. They're not going to charge you early on. My mother and my father had COVID. I'm checking in on them every day. There was a lot of buzz because of the vaccine. In order to stay safe, be around our players and my family, this is what I need to do. After I got the vaccine, I got to work out in. I may not be anybody in this world, but when people have an interaction with me, I'll provide them with the best that I can. Maya is 5 years old. We coach her. Others are important. Believe in health and loving other people. That's what we do.
Tigers ready to kick off. Once again, Wise with the kick. This time a regular kickoff. Straight down the middle. Looks like number 5 of Camdenton with the return. Rigby and Mark.
Lakers first and 10, ball on the 36-yard line.
So Lakers will have first and 10 from the 36. On their side of the field. .348 to go in the first half. Timeout called. Lakers, we're going to take a timeout.
First time out.
We'd like to thank our sponsors here, Olson Solutions, Rustic Treasures of St. Robert, and of course Security Bank of Pulaski County, among others. But we'll be back after this.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You're still talking to your friend? It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
Coming out of the timeout, officials were talking a little bit there. Not sure what that was about. First and 10, Lakers. Probably some trickery here. Big pickup by Camdenton on that. Stanfield missed the tackle in the back. We got some flags in the back. That was a good run by Stanfield.
It appears that may be against the Lakers.
Penalty flags going back this direction here. We'll see what happens out of this. Arrows pointing towards Camdenton right now. And possibly holding, maybe?
And it's a holding call on the Lakers.
So that will back up Camdenton.
And replay first down.
That's going to give them first and 20 now. So 3:39 still in the half. Camdenton will get the ball back to start the second half also. And Stanfield again, nowhere to go this time. That's going to result in a loss of 1 or 2. Second and 22 coming up for the Lakers. If you're just joining us, Lakers in the white and purple, black and orange is the Tigers. Still 3 timeouts for Waynesville, 2 for Camdenton. Clock winding down, under 3 minutes coming up. Then join us tomorrow night. We'll be live from Rolla High School. The Waynesville Tigers face the Rolla Bulldogs. They're 59. So 2009 would be 50 years. 60. So 64th year of that rivalry. We have a player that is down. We're going to take a break here. We'll be back after this. Oh, never mind. Looks like we'll be all right. And that's going to bring up third down. But about 64 years of football between the two schools, Waynesville and Rolla both. You know, Rolla started, I think, in 54. Waynesville in 59, right here on this very field. Back then, it was a lot different. The creek was right next to the field. I think through some point, the field might have been further back or something, because the field was right up against the creek, unless they moved the creek. That is before my time. Under 2 minutes now in the ball game here. Camdenton might get a delay of game if they keep on going. Not really a clock over there for that, but they do have a reasonable amount of time to get this off. Appreciate everyone for watching. This pass is nearly picked off.
Intended for number 11, and it's incomplete.
And that is
Bring up 4th and long.
the quarterback, Ryder Wells, with nearly the interception. I don't know if a quarterback has ever intercepted a ball very often. He almost did right there. Once again, check out Rustic Treasures. They have all you need, from metal chickens and goats to... They have a giant metal snowman that's like 7 foot tall. It's amazing. Also Halloween stuff if you're needing that. This punt, looks like Saunders will give it back to Camdenton there. And Enan Mark will down this punt. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. 1:20 to go in the first half.
All kinds of candy, and if you're not feeling well, feeling yourself, grab yourself a Snickers.
So apparently if you're not feeling well, a Snickers will do. I was always told it was Sprite, by the way. Especially on a road trip. If you ain't feeling well, just grab a Sprite. Or 2 or 3. Not Mellow Yellow, by the way. That is not the same. And Tigers go back. I don't know what the... That is way past...
Deep pass intended for number 7.
Over Saunders' head there. That was a little high on that. That was out of bounds anyway. Tigers in the backfield. They are off. Saunders. First down. That is a 20-yard pickup for the Tigers.
So it's 1st and 10, ball 36.
Clock will start once the chains are set. Actually, once the box is set, the clock will start. That's the most important part of it. I'm just a clip person, so my job is just to clip the line. So we have a time out, I believe. We're going to take a time out on...
Second time out.
We'll be back after this.
60 now to the line. One by enemy compound. Elevation 4703 feet. Push immediate. type 1 control, bomb on target. Okay, that's all I needed. Copy that.
Back here, out of the timeout, Tigers, Sawyer Baker with the run. First down, Baker, and then some more. He's going to pick up a 14-yard gain. Tigers in the hurry up. Once the box is set, the whistle will blow. Well, whatever's going to happen here is going to be interesting. Saunders with the ball this time. Flag. Penalty flag will stop the clock. This might be either too many on the line or the Tigers not set.
And it calls against the Tigers. So that ball will come back.
Figure the Tigers... something not ready there. That is hard to get the timing right. They still have plenty of timeouts here. They don't have to rush. And Camdenton just took their final timeout. I guess we're going to take a timeout too. Here's a message from Misha.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Back here, coming back after the penalty. Tigers nowhere on that pass.
For number 26.
2nd and 20 coming up. Lakers out of timeouts. Truthfully, the Tigers could probably run the ball here, and one of the runs is probably going to be a touchdown, at least from past performance in this ball game. We're going to see what happens here. This time, Wells will go down.
Number 79. That'll bring up third down.
Third and about 24. Timeout, Tigers. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back.
Still in me, the commitment to hard work. He came to this country as a farm worker. He worked with strawberries and then in cabinetry. My parents are from Michoacan, Mexico. I grew up Catholic, and we would go to church and baseball and we go to work.
Everything means something. Nothing easy.
I am a product of opportunity. For me, opportunity was football. We can maximize whatever life we want to have for ourselves. It's a privilege to be in a country where the vaccine is provided free. They're not going to charge you early on. My mother and my father had COVID. I'm checking in on them every day. There was a lot of buzz because of the vaccine. In order to stay safe, be around our players and my family, this is what I need to do. After I got the vaccine, I got a workout in. I may not be anybody in this world, but when people have an interaction with me, I'll provide them with.
Tigers out of the time out. This is a reverse out of bounds. That is... we have a penalty flag after the end of that. Determining on what the flag is, this could give the Tigers close to a first down. Oh, this is helmet to helmet against the Tigers. Or an unsportsmanlike of some sort. I'm not sure. Illegal hit either way. This may be going back against the Tigers.
So the penalties against the Tigers as they get pushed back even further. super long. Ball on the 47-yard line.
I'm going to agree 3rd and super long is the correct number here. We're not even going to mess with anything else. Tigers are going back. Wells with the pass. That was incomplete.
Pass intended for number
4th down.
It's incomplete. And that brings us to the end of that.
And that is the end of regulation here for the half. So we're going to take a break. We'll be back. We'll be back for more Tiger football here in a little bit.
They have all food and prepared to kick off. Onside kick with a bounce. 56 picks it up, takes it. 15-yard gain.
Start of the third quarter here, and Tigers, a little bit of trickery there. Didn't affect Camdenton. I believe 56 for the Lakers with the return on that. He'll bring it into Tiger territory. That is Wallace Zarrell. 1st and 10 for Camdenton. They currently trail by 28 points. One more touchdown and the Tigers will have a running clock. Join us tomorrow night as we'll have Waynesville Tiger action varsity-wise thanks to Security Bank of Pulaski County and Rustic Treasures from Rolla, Missouri. Tonight's ball game provided by Olson Solutions and Security Bank. Penalty flag on the play. That may have been a fumble backwards, but we had a penalty flag. If so, this would be a touchdown if this is on Camdenton. So we're going to take a look at this. That was a forward pass, so that would be an interception. And they're going that direction, so it appears. Maybe not.
Not sure exactly what went on.
False start on the offense. Interception for the touchdown. That is a Tiger touchdown. The conversion will make this a... Well, someone has broken something on the official scoreboard out there. There we go. It was a illegal motion on Camdenton, but they will, of course, turn that down, and that'll make this 34-0. And Tigers will walk in. This is a 36-0 lead. Tigers on top. We'll be back. It'll be running clock after the break.
So the score currently is Tigers 36 and Lakers 0.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner! Go?
Excellent. Soccer is fun. Yeah, I saw you guys out there. We're the family.
Yeah!
I thought you were on my team.
Tigers kick off. This is in the ground. Camdenton with the return. That is in a mark with the return. I'm sure I mispronounced that. I apologize. But the clock should probably be going there. I guess it's not. 7:35 in the third. And there's the officials. Clock is rolling now. It'll only stop on a score or a injury or an official stoppage or change of possession. So the Tigers looks like they're going to finish the season off with a victory. They're going to have a 5-1 year. Lebanon last year defeated this group. And once again, they'll fall to Lebanon. However, penalty flag on Camdenton. That's First and 15. That will move the Lakers back 5 more yards. And looks like in a mark on the edge, possibly, was the one that triggered the movement. But someone did. And 5 more yards for Camdenton. Is 10 yards and penalties on this drive so far. Clock does continue to roll. And then join us again. We'll be here starting 9 a.m. for some Waynesville youth football on Saturday. I believe this will be the final week of regular games. We'll have playoffs coming up. We may have one more week after. Yeah, no, this is the final week. We don't have games next week. I pass incomplete. Next week we will have a off week. That'll be district volleyball if everything cooperates. And then district soccer not too far away. We'll definitely have a schedule for you for that. If you are a team going to state and you want some coverage, give me a call. Depending on where it is, I can definitely help you out, especially for football if need be. Just give me a call. The worst thing I could say is I could say I'm busy. Best thing I could say is absolutely. Camdenton 2nd and 20. Quarterback behind center. That is deflected. And that is incomplete. That'll be a 3rd down. .54 of the Tigers batting that ball away. That was... If I look at the right roster there, it is Cush, I believe, or is it Cush Panito? I'm sure I mispronounced that somehow. Camdenton, well, I'm not sure what the delay is, but they're discussing something here. Backwards pass that time, and well, the Lakers somehow come away with it. I don't think that was the original intention. However, that's still going to be 4th down. 4th and 17 maybe, 15, 16, something like that. Like Stanfield was the recipient of that. Short gain on the play. He's been the workhorse for Camdenton running the ball so far. Tigers defense has so far done a good job. We have a timeout, Lakers. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back after this PSA from the Air Force.
16 out to the line. One by enemy compound. Elevation 4703 feet. Push medium.
Anything in that building is a target. Copy that.
Cleared hot, cleared hot. Yeah, type 1 control bomb on target. That's all I needed. Copy that.
4th and long coming up for Camdenton. Clock will start once the whistle, well, play is snapped anyway, after the timeout. Definitely not a punt. The ball's loose. Tiger football. That is a turnover on the Lakers. Tigers football. 2:53 to go in the third quarter.
31-yard line.
Looks like tried a double reverse there. The transition from Stanfield to Ennemark was not the most successful one. That is what caused the fumble. Tigers, that is a first. That is number 8, Carter Banzemer.
Second down.
We're going to take another look at that run by Banzemer here, because I'm sure his dad is out there watching somewhere. That'll bring up a second down and 2. Saunders this time with the handoff, with the first, and the ball popped out. I believe Camdenton football. We have a penalty flag. It appears Camdenton. Nope. Is it still Tiger ball? I assume it is.
So the penalty with the holding is declined, and they have the ball due to the stripping of the ball from the Camden Lakers. So
it is a turnover, and the ball will head to the Tigers. 1st and 10 for the Lakers inside the, it's like the 15-yard line, about the 14.
So it's 1st 10 Lakers on the 14-yard line.
Another toss in the back. Nowhere to go. Tigers are there. That's going to result in a loss of...
Nowhere to go. It's lost downs in the backfield. So
that's going to be nearly a 10-yard loss.
On the 6-yard line.
2nd and maybe 19. Something like that. That's close enough. Stanfield with that last run. I did not get the tackler, unfortunately. Another loss on the play. This time that appears to be, we have a penalty flag. This is after the play. Sawyer Baker, I believe, is on the defense. But we do have a penalty flag at the end of that. Not 100%.
So there's a personal foul against the defense.
So this is personal foul against the Tigers. We'll see what the chains wind up being here and what down we're at. But that will end the quarter once the chains are set. It's 3rd down.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter.
So that'll bring up 3rd and about 3, but that'll also end the 3rd quarter. And we'll be back for more Tiger football. After 3, 36-0, Tigers on top. You're watching Allen Hilliard Sports.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You're still talking to your friend. It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becausefyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
So starting the fourth quarter here, third and 2. Ball's loose, set is dropped. That's fourth down and short for Camdenton, coming up deep in their own territory.
And drop ball as
How do I have a 0-3 on mine for a second there? That's weird. Computers do weird things. So Camdenton, fourth and short, but they are backed up near their end zone. Also, high school volleyball live on Licking Wildcat Athletics. Just go to Wildcat Athletics. They're playing Lesterville at 5. They started at 5. I say they're in varsity right now. Once again, want to give a final thank you to Taylor Olson, Olson Solutions, Rustic Treasures for our instant replay moments, sponsor for tomorrow night's game, and Security Bank of Pulaski County, among all of our other sponsors that have helped us through the years. 80s Exterminators. Tigers will get the ball back. Dixon School District, have to give them a big thank you.
First and 10.
Gan Johnson Insurance, another one of them. If I've forgotten to mention that, we'll have some ads also during the game tomorrow for other people that have helped out for various sponsorships. But Tigers first and 10, they are in the red zone. And again, handoff in the back.
Number 8 with the carry.
Banzemer with the short pickup. Very short, maybe a yard.
He gains yard on the play.
Second and 9. Not sure. I don't think we have a JV game here. I don't know. I don't think we have enough kids really for that, but we'll see here. Not sure. Sawyer Baker, though, he's going to make his way about a 4-yard gain on the play. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Tigers.
It's about a 4 or 5 yard gain. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Tigers, Camdenton, big tackle in the backfield. That is, I think, 84. Mark Gans.
Snagged up by the Lakers. bring them fourth down.
I don't have a number 9 on my roster here. It is 4th down and 4. Looks like Bansmer in the backfield. Nope, we're going to go pass. This is to the end zone. That's a touchdown. Tigers.
Connected in the end zone, and that's touchdown Tigers.
So looking back at this touchdown here, that pass to number 20, Seth Hance.
So that'll bring the score up to 6 points to 42 as they attempt for the 2-point conversion.
42 points for the Tigers. 4.5 minutes to go. Tigers going for 2. Not a lot of kicking here. Well, Waynesville. We did have a pretty good showing last week, though, in the varsity game. So we do have some kicking, but not a whole lot of field goals. At least at this level, we have a false start. That'll be another 5 yards and redo this extra point. And again, I want to thank everyone for watching tonight here. It's been a pleasure you joining me. Join me tomorrow night, Waynesville Tiger football from Rolla. Then we'll be live here for several games on Saturday starting at 9 a.m. Camdenton Lakers varsity, they'll be in Lebanon. Tigers will be in Rolla, so it's a rivalry week, at least for up here. That is no good. We're going to take a 1-minute break. Tigers up 42-0.
Tigers 42 and the Lakers 0.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner. Go.
Excellent. Soccer's fun. Yeah, I saw you guys out there. I thought you were on my team.
Tigers, 4.5 minutes to go. Once the kick is off, the clock will not stop, and Tigers are going to come away with the victory. Camdenton, not a lot on offense. This kick is out of bounds. That would be illegal procedure. Well, the flag should have been thrown, but looks like Camdenton's going to get the ball at the 35. Well, it should be at the 35. Nope, we're going to be a little bit in front. We're going to have a hit against the Tigers.
So the penalty is against the Tigers for a short kick, and Camdenton Lakers will take it over on the...
We may have unnecessary roughness also on that. That is not on the kick. That is after the kick. So the Lakers will get the ball on the Tiger side of the field. It's 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line.
So the Lakers will take it over on the 47-yard line due to the unsportsmanlike conduct on the Tiger side.
Sure to stop by Rustic Treasures, give them code TIGERS1, and they will do something special for you. For all your Christmas needs or Halloween needs, whatever it is, they have special edition Barbies, they have Route 66 road signs, whatever you're looking for, they got all the little antiques you need. If you need flower planters, they have many of them. Minions, Halloween, They could probably make you a custom one if you ask. And the officials are still talking. We haven't had the sign to start anything yet. I think now we are about ready. It's 1st and 10 for Camdenton. Camdenton in the purple, out of the quarterback under center, but he has 3 receivers. Tigers are there, though. Nowhere to go. Possibly back to the line of scrimmage. Liam Reed with the reception.
There's no gain, so they'll bring up 2nd down.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10. The next week, Tiger TV, they'll have live action of the Waynesville Tigers as they host the West Plains Zizzers. This is their final year in the Ozark Conference. They announced they're joining the Ozark Mountain Conference with Bolivar, Carl Junction, Logan Rogersville, and a couple others there I should remember. The Marshfield being another one of those. Causing some scheduling issues there with football anyway. Camdenton, that pass is up.
Intended for number 11 is incomplete as we have several flags on.
We have some penalty flags thrown here back at the end zone. We're going to take a look and see if we can figure out any of these. One is off the start. Flag on the start of the play, and then one behind the quarterback there. So we're going to take a 30-second PSA break while they discuss that, and we'll be back.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends. How to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
So false start and roughing the passer is the call. They're going to redo the same down basically. It'll still be 2nd and 10. And this field is up for replacement not too much longer here. I still think this would be awesome with black lines and an orange field. Just bright orange field. I don't know how many people would appreciate that, but I would think that would be awesome. Or black with orange letters, but that might be a little toasty in the summer. Because these seats hold heat, and I'm sure a black turf field would be horrible for heat in the summertime. Especially in August when football starts. Camdenton back, passes up, incomplete. That's 3rd down.
Quarterback rolls out. Pass attempt to number 16 is incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down. Direction number 11. Pass attempt to number 11.
Drayden Kerr could not connect to Liam Reed on that. And appreciate everyone for joining me today. It has been a very good night for football. You know, hopefully the weather gods like to keep this nice weather coming here, as districts are 2 weeks away from Friday Night Lights. And usually we've had some pretty chilly games this time of the year. We haven't had a whole lot of them yet. I'm sure it's coming. And that ball is, well, That's a touchdown for the Tigers. But we have a penalty flag, though.
But I believe there's a flag on the play.
We're going to take a look here and see if we can figure out what happened to start that play. Tigers are walking back. Not sure if they're saying he was down, but we'll move the camera back somewhere where officials are. Holding on the defense. This might still be Tiger football, though. So no touchdown. We'll have to erase some points off the board here. And is it Tiger football too? I think it's Tiger football.
So the Tigers will take it over.
Okay, so Tiger football, but the clock will run out.
So they'll take it on the 48-yard line.
And this will end the ball game here. Thank you for joining us. It's been a pleasure. We will see you all later. Have a good night.
That brings us to the end of the game. Let's get Quarterback drops back from the pass, takes it up. No one to throw it to, takes it upfield. That'll be second down. Ball on the 37-yard line. Hand off to number 25 as he takes it again to the outside. Has room. Pushes it into third gear. And takes it into the end zone. But it appears to be a flag, and it's against the Lakers. So that'll be called back. About a 43-yard run with that young man being called back for a holding call. And they'll get to try it again. With the ball, yeah, puts it in the afterburners. Almost makes it into the end zone, but it drops the ball. We'll see who comes up with it. And his first down for the Lakers, so the Lakers recover it, so it's first and goal, ball on the 1-yard line. And there's a loose ball. Not sure who comes on. And it was recovered by the Tigers. It was a safety. So there's no score. As they'll attempt to replay it from the 35-yard line. They still have hamburgers and nachos in the concessions, and they're very good. Yum, yum. Get you some. And that's a timeout for the Tigers.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner! Go?
Excellent. Soccer is fun. Yeah, I saw you guys out there. We're the family. Yeah! I thought you were on my team.
No snap. And a loose ball came up. The Lakers retrieve it. So they get to try to take it into the score from the 22-yard line. Number 25 with the carry. It's about 7 yards. And that'll be second down. All on 17-yard line. With the carry. It's about a 2-yard gain. It'll bring up third down and about 3 for the first. And the quarterback takes it with no one to pass it to. He's forced out of bounds, but not before he gets a first down. And as the clock unwinds, and the first quarter down. We'll take a short break as the Lakers will come.
60 now to the line. There's only 4 next. Elevation 470 feet. Push immediate.
Anything in that building is a target. Copy that.
Cleared hot, cleared hot. Yeah, type 1 control, so I'm on target. That's all I needed. Copy that.
25 with the outside pitch. Loses about a couple yards on that play. That'll bring him second down and goal. Ball on the 9-yard line. A lot of movement, and it's against the offense. And they'll get to replay second down after the 5-yard penalty. So we have second and goal on the 14-yard line. Handoff to number 25. Several missed tackles and finally brought down out of bounds. I'll bring up third and goal. There's a flag on the play. Disregard the flag, so we'll take it over on the 2-yard line. So it's third and goal on the 2-yard line. And the Lakers take it in for the score. As they attempt to put it in with a 2-point conversion. So the first to score of in this game is the Lakers with 6 and Tigers 0. Number 25 kicks in the afterburners for the 2-point conversion. Brings the score to 8.
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Today, I'm the CEO of my own company.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more.
I'm more
than who I am on paper.
Tigers run to the outside. It's about a 6-yard gain. It'll bring up second and 5. Ball on the 40-yard line. handoff, immediately hit the backfield. Short loss of yards. Again, students, if you haven't gotten your rides here at this time, please call or text whoever you need to text to ensure that they're here ready to pick you up at the end of the game. Thank you. Handoff. Takes it upfield enough for a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. Tigers on the 50-yard line. Another handoff to number 84. Makes about a 5-yard gain. And we have a timeout. Tigers.
Still in me, the commitment to hard work. He came to this country as a farm worker. He worked with strawberries and then in cabinetry. My parents are from Michoacan, Mexico. I grew up Catholic and we would go to church and baseball when we go to work.
Everything means something. Nothing easy.
I am a product of opportunity. For me, opportunity was football. We can maximize whatever life we want to have for ourselves. It's a privilege to be in a country where the vaccine is provided free. They're not going to charge you early on. My mother and my father had COVID. I'm checking in on them every day. There was a lot of buzz because of the vaccine. In order to stay safe, be around our players and my family, this is what I need to do. After I got the vaccine, I got a workout in. I may not be anybody in this world, but when people have an interaction with me, I'll provide them with the best that I can. Maya is 5 years old. We coach her. Others are important. Believe in health and loving other people. That's what we do.
Quarterback puts it up. Intended for the wide out. Incomplete. And they'll bring up 3rd down. They'll get a chance to one more play unless they call timeout. Takes a snap, hands it over to the running back. He's carrying it upfield, makes enough for a 1st down. And timeout, Tigers.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Tackle immediately in the backfield. And another timeout. Tigers are last final timeout.
Still in me, the commitment to hard work. He came to this country as a farm worker. He worked with strawberries and then in cabinetry. My parents are from Michoacan, Mexico. I grew up Catholic and we would go to church and baseball when we go to work.
Everything means something. Nothing easy.
I am a product of opportunity. For me, opportunity was football. We can maximize whatever life we want to have for ourselves. It's a privilege to be in a country where the vaccine is provided free. They're not going to charge you early on. My mother and my father had COVID. I'm checking in on them every day. There was a lot of buzz because of the vaccine. In order to stay safe, be around our players and my family, this is what I need to do. After I got the vaccine, I got a workout in. I may not be anybody in this world, but when people have an interaction with me, I'll provide them with the best that I can. Maya is 5 years old. We coach her. Others are important. Believe in health and loving other people. That's what we do.
And last final play for the Tigers. Takes a snap. Pass intended for number 8. Almost intercepted. And that brings us to the end of the game. With the Lakers 6 on this game and Tigers 0. So again, let's give them all a round of applause for a well-fought game.